What's going on, chat? Shout out to my brother Benny Johnson. Shout out to Benny Johnson for giving us another crazy video. But today we're gonna talk about sun chat, right? We can do so many videos talking, showing the world the people that's scamming us, right? We can show everybody 1,000 videos a day. But guess what? Ian Omar still working in Congress, still getting her paycheck, still getting funding, and still getting federal government fundings, right? Same thing with the governor, Tim Walz, and the weird mayor that now he's Somalian for some reason. Excuse me. All these people. So I said it yesterday, right? As a ex street guy, they monopolized this scam, right? So we had the Italians running numbers and the gambling stuff. So I always said that, right? The Italians were known for gambling rackets and stuff like that, right? Little schemes here and there. The black community were known for fashion and drug dealing. The Latinos, we had the beautiful women and we had the best product when it came to the drug game, right? So everybody had this stuff. White people had the money, they were the customers, right? That's how we were growing up when we were young guys. So let me explain something to you guys, right? So that's how it was. White man is the customer you want because they always pay, right? Boom. Fast forward to everything. The streets today, the drug game is done. I told people this. I'd rather be broke in my house before I do any weird negative shit in the streets, right? Number one, I ain't going to jail for no stupid ass fucking half a gram of coke or whatever the shit's out there. I'm good with that. I'd rather do videos like this, and hopefully one day YouTube decides to monetize me, or one of these platforms or a company that endorse me. I love wearing hats. I love black t-shirts. I love black watches. I love colognes, sunglasses. Anybody out there, I love anything that has to do with music equipment. If you guys notice, my room is full of stuff here. These are the things I love. I love toys. I'm super militarized, super patriotic, where my country, where my parents came from, right there, Dominican Republic. And of course, we got Uncle Trump up there. Doesn't mean I'm a Republican. That was a gift from my daughter, and it looks beautiful there. Half of the stuff on this wall were all gifts people send me. Like, look at this. I got this for Christmas from Jason underscore 93 from New York City. Thank you, Versace Made It, for giving us these wonderful videos. Thank you. We see you love cars. I hope you like these cars. I'm grateful. I'm not going to show you the thing back here, guys, because it has the people's address and stuff like that. But look, cars. But guess what? Now they go up there, right? Boom. So I know I probably went off subject on this one, but I'm just giving you a little example, right? We in America went through um different waves of different crimes, different trending things, right? Boom. So we went from dressing nice to now dressing gay. We went from doing good drugs to doing killer drugs. We went from dating beautiful girls, now you got to pay to beautiful girls, right? So now everything is just backward, evil, badness, right? Everything reversed to the negative things. What I'm trying to say is this, guys. I know I went all over the place with this, but check this out. As a man, I'm 42 years old. Look, I just threw my real age out there. I've been through a lot. I was kicked out of my mom's house in New York at 11 years old because I thought I was grown and I wanted to be a tough ass guy. All right, those are the two reasons I left my mom's house, and I couldn't deal with my stepdad. At the time, I didn't understand because I was still stupid, dumb minded. So I grew up in the streets. God saw my potential. God saw me that I wasn't fear of nothing. God noticed that I was a guy that I was lost. I was a man lost in the world in this negative world. Fast forward, I go to my family's native country of Dominican Republic. I booked a ticket for a week, and instead I ended up staying there for like 3 or 4 months. I stopped using drugs. I stopped thinking negatively. Um, and one of my cousins that was deported there said to me this. He said, Visage, we all know you are an evil guy, right? Because I have it in my arms and shit, all the evil shit, whatever, of my past, right? I believed in the devil. I was into that bad, negative shit. And I'm not talking about these colored purple wearing dudes that they all pit. No, 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 no. I wasn't into that shit. I was into like real bad shit, right? The people I was around, we did a lot of bad shit. Um, and one day he said, bro, ask before you go back to the United States, I want you to come here at midnight, look to the sky, and ask for God for one thing. One thing. Don't ask him from no stupid shit, $1 million or a fucking Ferrari. No, he said, say something. So like that God can show you he's real. So I said it. I said, okay, if big man, you're a real God, okay, I would like you to give me so I can change the way I think and the way I'm acting out here. I would love you to give me a daughter that looks just like me, but with the mom's mentality. A year passed. I met my wife. A year later, she gets pregnant with my daughter. So I'm like, shit, God is real. What did this girl find in me? I was selling drugs. I was doing bad shit to people. If you owe money, I was in your doors. I didn't give a shit if you had kids, wife, bro. I was in your house. I was gonna get what I went to get, right? I did a lot of drugs, a lot of cocaine daily, bro. I used to wake up and just get knocked the fuck up high, and then in the middle of the day, I'm sniffing heroin to balance my fucking thing. Then I'm juicing at the same time, taking steroids so I can drop fucking people. Like, bro, my lifestyle was so crazy. Even to this day, people are like, yo, Versace, you gotta fucking make a book, bro. I went from living in Jersey to New York to Florida to Philly to fucking Texas. I got locked up in Mexico for fucking 90 days. Um, so I've been through a lot of shit. And then God takes me out of everything, right? I meet this one guy. This one guy say, man, you be a great fit for the shit we're doing overseas. You don't have to have no military background. All you got to do is pass these 3 classes: physical, mental, and strength, right? We know you can shoot guns. We see you take these shits apart like with your eyes closed, and you're fucking real good with rifles and handguns. Where do you learn how to shoot? People's basement. You know what I mean? Um, so I did it. I did the 3 things. I passed. And I remember my first paycheck, my signing bonus was like fucking 10 grand. I was like, bro, what's this? Oh no, bro, that's your signing bonus. But don't go crazy spending that money on stupid shit, because what do you need here? You need tactical gear. You need this, you need that. So that money we just gave you, you're gonna go with this guy and you're gonna go order your shit over there. Might take a day or two, but you're gonna get your shit. Go over here with this guy. So I go there, get all my pam 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 boom bam. That's one of the helmets there. I have 13 and a half years, 14 years of security expertise. I study human behavior, and it changed my life. Seeing how we used to take granted of things here in America. Now, fast forward to this. I know I just gave you a whole snippet of story of me. Fast forward to this. How is it a country with no internet, no computers? Everybody's in fucking everybody's, they're inbreed, right? These people are like retarded old weirdos, right? They're all inbreed. Sister, sister, cousin, cousins. This is why every Somalian looks the same. They got a big UFO head, big eyes. They all look the same. And I'm not here trying to harass them or bully. I'm just speaking the truth, guys. I'm reading it right here from the encyclopedia. Somalians are known to inbreed, just like the people in Saudi Arabia. Some of them, right? They keep that family thing in. A country with no intelligence like that, all they do is go rob boats and shit like pirates. Like, yay, we got this. We're gonna pay. They're gonna pay us insurance, whatever. Check this out. Tim Walz becomes the governor of Minnesota. Then he gets this weird white guy that acts like he's fucking Somalian for some reason, right? Oh shit, but we need a female that represents this community here. Oh, we got Ilhan Omar that married her brother and like 7 other guys to stay in America. And her father's a known terrorist pirate wanted by the American government. That's our candidate. That's the lady we're going to put in Congress. She's going to bring all the Somalians from there. I'm in government. I know the gray areas. Here, guys, you guys want to make some money? You want to fuck America up for what they did to you? Here you go. These are the gray areas in government. Look, you can start daycares, old people care, anything care, you can create, and we're going to fund you. The only thing is, you got to kick me back 15% of what we give you. So if we give you $2 million, I need my percentage from that $2 million, right? So that's how the scam kept going, right? So what happens? Somebody in Congress and Tim Walz's team investigated this. They found out that Tim Walz, Ilhan Omar, and the mayor were all part of this big, massive scheme in government. What happened 2 days later to those 2 people, the husband and wife? They got shot in the head. And to this day, they still don't have the shooter. Right? And then other people started coming out and say, hey, man, you got to investigate Tim Walz because they just shot his people and he just don't care. Something's off here. Boom, the story calmed down. We get this Charlie Kirk assassination. Then we get the Epstein file. Then we got the Trump this and this. So many distractions, right? Erica Kirk was part of Charlie Kirk's thing. Oh, shit, hold up. They're really investigating. We got to give them a crazy story right now. Oh, guess what? This new kid named Nick Shirley, he just did a video on the Minnesotan this shit. And we hate this guy over there. So you know what? Elon Musk, repost this story. Elon Musk blew this story up. It wasn't Nick Shirley. He just did a reporting on it. The person that blew the story up is called Elon Musk. Why? Because Elon Musk reposted this and Elon Musk tweeted, somebody needs to go to jail in Minnesota. And this lit the cap off the roof, like they say, right? Now listen to this.
Nick Shirley obviously got the ball rolling, exposing the Quality Learning Center and the billions of dollars.
But you're wrong, Benny. You're wrong, Benny. See, Benny, I love you and everything because you make great videos and, you know, you're a family guy, and I respect that, right? And you got daughters, just like me. I feel you. But sometimes, brother, it's best to write things the right way, okay? Nick Shirley did not blow up the story. Nick Shirley put the story out there. Elon Musk reposted that and then tweeted, people need to go to jail behind this. And what happened? Elon Musk owns X. He's the most subscribed person on X, as he should, because he owns the platform. So the story took up and blew the lid off of everything. Now, all these fake streamers out of nowhere are starting to bombard Minnesota and confront these people. That's not being racist. That's doing your homework. Because if somebody says, hey, man, 90% of the Dominicans in New York are part of the scheme, then that means we got a problem with Dominicans. That's not being racist. That's just speaking facts. And the only reason I'm using my people, because I don't want people to say I'm racist for calling out black people. So this is the problem
we spend on Somali fraud every single year. Nick Sotor followed up with this visit yesterday with one of the best one-liners we've ever heard.
What's up? I'm just here to wish everybody a happy new year from the quality.
Look, they even cover the sign up there.
You want to say anything to everybody?
You're trespassing, sir.
Huh?
You're
trespassing in my country.
Live, sir. Live, please.
Live.
You're trespassing in my country.
I'm living well.
Yeah, they cover the thing. And
Not
if
as
you
well
guys notice, look,
as
these
the
guys all have the
Somalis,
big
though.
heads,
Nick Sotor, obviously,
alien
going
eyes.
right up to their faces and asking a very important question, which is, what would you say?
See, this is not cool. This I don't like. When you have all these fake ass streamers just showing up in these people's thing and just in trying to instigate problems, that's not cool. Guys, sit back, rent a vehicle, right? Tint the vehicle up, sit there, grab a cup of water, some snacks, get a big bottle so you can piss on it, right? And just stay there watching. Look, guys, they said that this daycare is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. But I've been sitting here for 8 hours. I haven't seen no kids go in and out, but a bunch of grown men doing weird shit. And that's it. You don't have to go to these people's faces, chat. You really don't. You really don't have to engage
You
in more
do
problems.
here. Exactly. Like, what's going on here? This is something that's been happening all around America as more Americans.
And this is not only in Minnesota, guys, and Minneapolis. What is it? Not Minnesota, Minneapolis. I keep on pronouncing these words fucked up, guys. I'm sorry. Right. Other cities. I found out 2 days ago that where I live in Rhode Island, they were doing scams like this. Right. There was these two private companies. They own like shelter vans. So they used to get contract by the government to pick up people on government assistance. Picking up pick them up at their homes, taking them to the appointment, pick them right up from the appointment, and bring them back home. Okay, you got to write people's name. You got to take social security things. What I don't know how it is, but I'm just assuming, right? And pictures. Look, I picked this person up from this address. This is the lady. She has an appointment at this time. I dropped her off, picked her up, and brought her back home, right? And you keep doing that. And then every month, you send the list of all the jobs you did and the people you picked up. You send it to whatever office it is. They verify that, right? Okay, this person did pick all these people up. Or like we called all these people. They verified. Versace picked them up, dropped them off, and everything. And matter of fact, they even wrote Versace was a great driver, right? So now, boom, here's your little percent of the check for helping us here. And what happened was people were adding people's names they wasn't picking up, so they closed the program down. Trust me when I tell you guys, that state is not the only one doing scams. I believe everybody on welfare or in government, anything that has to do with government funding programs, there's always people scamming, right? They're humans. You get a bunch of hood people to work in these government buildings, they learn a gray area, and then they start scamming. They're humans, right? And this is what I tell people. People will not be scamming if the government will be treating their people right. Trump ran on 17 things. Out of those 17 things, zero Trump has done. Zero. I'm just saying, chat.
Realize that everything
Look,
around
and that's
them.
the guy that said that he owns this thing here. So if you guys wondering why they're on the phone, because they are speaking to their bosses. So each daycare, each home for the old people, and each driver thing all has a boss, right? Well, that boss goes to Eon Omar. And from her, it goes to Tim Waltz. That's how it is. You guys are going to see it. As crazy as it's on today, on Friday. What's today? Hold on. Today is, hold on, chat. I'm trying to figure this out. Why is my phone acting up like that? Friday, January the 2nd. I guarantee you by the end of the week, you're going to see the story over. This is why you haven't heard her speak no more. She's hiding. And then it's funny how these people say, oh, they broke in the daycare, stole all the information of all the kids we had and all the payments. Really? In 2025, you guys doing paperwork? What happened to the computers? Everything has to be computerized. I don't know, chat. This
The systems
feels
around
like another
them,
distraction to me.
communities, the cultures that have been imported here, we were told would make us a better.
You telling me these
people,
bro,
we
know
were
the
trying
scam
to
in gray
involve
areas?
Everything.
Takeout from
Hi humans, it's Zoe London from Pova Wazan, and
This is
today
stupid, bro.
we are discussing chapter.
Look, YouTube, this is a sexual thing. okay, in your platform. What is she doing here with a bunch of bongs and weird art and then parking up her breasts to try to sell something? That's disgusting. You look weird.
Albee Kitchen, and so I'm allowed to be here.
She's a big YouTuber.
Because this is the kitchen's parking lot.
She really investigates. She really goes out there and investigates. So I know her. I follow her.
But I ordered some food from Albee Kitchen, and this is the kitchen's parking lot.
This is my property. Please go over there.
Oh, you're the owner?
Please go over there.
Are you the owner?
You can threaten me all you want, homie. This is my country. I ain't moving from here. I wish, man, I wasn't like thing. I would have been out there too, but I would have went out there deep.
Go over there, please.
Are you the owner of the property?
Go over there.
Oh, okay. Are you also the owner of Quality Learning?
I don't want to talk. Go.
Clearing
Look at this.
Hey, I'm just trying to enroll my kid.
This is not cool,
people
guys.
when you get everyone.
I don't know who this guy is. Now he's over there with jewelry and stuff. Like, come on, bro. Why you wearing fake shit, bro, to be out there? Look, and you see the kids? Those are their own kids. So I hope you guys know that. Look, they just caught him. Look.
Nobody likes their tax dollars. What's going?
The kids.
Hey, these supposed to be the kids. Hey, where'd y'all bring the kids from? They just imported some kids into the learning center.
Yeah, their own kids.
Shoot, I mean, not his kids. I don't know where they got them from, but they's kids now.
Okay. Yeah.
It's crazy, chat. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, guys, on everything that's going on. Look at this weirdo. I don't know, chat. Let me know, guys. I love you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.